We'd been married about 3.5 years when we did the course, and although we didn't have any big issues at that time, we wanted to do something to work on the relationship and to strengthen a marriage. So I found out about the course, and then I had to convince Inger to come along.
I think what the marriage course is sort of works in a way that helps you to talk to each other, and we had opportunities to talk to each other during the course as well. And during those talks we made some interesting discoveries. One of the things that we learned was that Henrik and I actually have very different ways of expressing love. And just taking Henrik as an example, he would come home from work after a long day and he would say, Inger, why don't you lay down on the couch and I'll make you dinner. But what happened was I'd be laying on the couch wondering why he didn't want me in the kitchen.
And Inger would give me all these compliments. That's a very nice sweater, or you look really great in that tie. But that would just not do anything for me. I would just feel very embarrassed about it.
What I had to learn was that when Henrik comes home and he tells me to, take it easy, what he's actually saying is that he loves me. And it's his way of communicating love.
And I realized that what touches Inger most deeply is just words, affirming words, telling her that I love her. So I had to learn to express those feelings for her that I actually had inside of me all the time.
We had actually been at cross purposes with each other, and we needed to learn how to express love for the other person in the way that's most meaningful to them. And it's a process, and you just have to keep learning, but I think we're getting better at it, and it's made a big difference to us.
Well, Henrik and Inger are here with us this evening. They came to do the marriage course 1 year ago, and we're going to find out from Inger and Henrik what difference it has made in their marriage now, the things that they've discovered.
Well, one thing that comes to mind now actually is in the area of conflict resolution. I think before I tended to be quite aggressive and quite blaming in many ways.
And I would just run away, I would hide, I would not face the issue at all.
So I think that even though I deserved that treatment after my tactics, it just wasn't helpful in resolving any conflicts at all.
But what we got at the marriage course was some tools on how to solve the conflict. Focus on the issue, put it in front of you, not between you, and then look at your wife's or husband's best interest, and then solve it. And
although I think that we have learned this and we're getting better at it, we still fail miserably. And it was just a couple of weeks ago actually that we broke several rules all at once. It was like 11:15 and in bed, and this issue came out, and we just went at it, and the issue was like right in the middle of us, and we couldn't see beyond it and all this kind of stuff. And afterwards I was like, oh shoot, we did everything wrong. But then we just looked at each other and we just laughed because it was just so absurd. So, but we do get better.
And you thought about the 10 o'clock rule?
We do think about it. Henrik calls it into play.
Henrik, what would you say in terms of the difference now?
Well, you saw in the video that I sometimes would send Inger out of the kitchen to the couch and try to cook dinner, and she would just be very suspicious about it. And a couple of weeks ago, Inger came home. I was at home. She had a new scarf on her neck and around her neck, and she looked really great. I told her, you look great. I gave her a hug, and then I sent her to the couch and cooked dinner for her.
So it's double bonus for me, which is great. And I think I can really see that Henrik tries a lot more now using affirming words, and it's just really great because that's what meets me, and it makes such a difference to me.
Henrik and Inger, thank you very much indeed.